Okay, good day, children of God, brothers and sisters, the Igbo people, both in Nigeria and scattered all over the world, the children of the Most High God. I greet you. In today's teaching, I have a question for each and every one of you, and that question is, what is your name? What name do you bear? Kedafagi, Kedenkiinaza. My brothers and sisters, the reason this teaching is coming today is because the name one bears is the most important thing in somebody's life. Most times we don't know it. The name you are given when you are born, a name is the most important thing the parents can give to a child at birth. There are other important things the parent can give to a child as well, which includes protection and guidance. But the name is eternal because that name defines the destiny, the objective, the fortune, the offer, what they call offer of the child. That name is so important, and most of us take it for granted. Now, let's go to the scripture. You see, when God created other animals in the first 5 days, He created the birds of the sea, He created the beasts of the fields, He created both what is in the earth, under the earth, and on the skies. He didn't name them. He eventually created man on the sixth day. He created Adam. Adam. He created Adam on the sixth day, and he gave Adam dominion over all the animals. My brothers and sisters, the Most High God did not even name the days and the months. He called them the first day, second day, third day, fifth day, sixth day, and seventh day. He didn't even name the months. It was after he had created Adam. This is Genesis chapter 2. That he now told Adam he gave Adam dominion over all his creation. And how he gave Adam that dominion is by naming those things. So when you give a name to somebody, you have dominion on that person. So brothers and sisters, I'm asking you again, what is your name? What name are you bearing? When John the Baptist was born, his mother said his name is John. And the people were like, why would you name him John? There's nobody in your ancestor that is called John. You see, my brothers and sisters, the name of a child is very important. When you have your child, what name do you give your child? If you want to follow the traditions of your ancestors, if you want to follow the traditions of the Bible, the Hebrew, the Igbo traditions of old, a child is named after the destiny of the child and after the ancestors. Your name keeps you close to your ancestors, to your seed, to where you come from. That name keeps you grounded and keeps you close to it. Unfortunately, like I've mentioned in several of my videos, Christianity has permeated our tradition and has completely destroyed what we hold. And this is why today you see Igbo people all over, like even those who have never even left the country, they don't even go to their villages because they have no emotional connection to their ancestors. They don't even speak the Igbo language. That's because they have no emotional connection. Most of them, their names are just totally ridiculous. And this thing started with the Catholic Church and the Anglican Church and all those early Christian churches that invaded our community. For instance, when I gave birth to my first child, as at that time I have not been aware of the truth I currently live in. I have not come to the knowledge that I'm a true Hebrew of the Bible and that the God of Abraham is actually the God of my ancestors. So I was still a Catholic then. I took my child to the Catholic Church for what they call infant baptism, which is a terrible thing, but people do it then. So I was doing it. I took my child to the Catholic Church for infant baptism, and they said I should pick a name. And I gave him a name, an Igbo name, the name of one of my ancestors actually. And the Catholic Church said no, I have to give a name of a saint. I asked them why. They said they need a saint that will be praying for him. I said that's fine. I don't need saints to pray for him. That I want him to give him a name of his ancestors. And they refused. They totally refused. They said they're not going to baptize my child if I don't give him a name of a saint. And I asked them why. They said it has to be a name of a saint or a name in the Bible. Brothers and sisters, as I was sitting there, because there were other children that were to be baptized in the same day, there was a girl that was named, there was a boy, a child, a male child that was named Victor. Another girl, a female child that was named Pearl. When I was a Catholic, I was a devout Catholic. I know for a fact that there was no Saint Victor in the Catholic Church. There is no Saint Pearl, but these two names were accepted. And so, if you look at it, you realize that it has nothing to do with the Bible. It has nothing to do with the so-called saints. It's about having an English name. When you go to these churches with your name, let's say you go and tell them that your name is Obonna, which in Igbo is a very good name, they'll just change it. The Catholic Church or the Anglican Church or any of these criminal churches that permeate our communities today, they will immediately change your name to, I don't know, something like Sixtus, Cletus, Polycarp. Those are Roman names that mean nothing. When you give your child those names, those Roman, first of all, you don't know the meaning of those names. You have no idea what those names mean. Second of all, there's nobody in your lineage that bear those names, and your children will feel no connection to their ancestors because they have nothing in their life linking them to where they come from. You see, this practice of changing people's name to suit yourself or to suit your gods, it didn't start with the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is just carrying on what they have done in the first Babylon. And I've said it here so many times, the Catholic Church and the Christian churches today, you see, are just practicing the ancient Babylonian religion. Go to the book of Daniel. If you go to the prophet whom people call Daniel, if you go to the book of Daniel, when they got to Babylon, during the first slavery of the tribe of Judah in Babylon, the Babylonians changed his name. From Daniel, they changed it to Belteshazzar. And then they changed Azariah to Meshach. And they changed Hananiah to Shadrach. And they changed Meshaiah to Meshach and Azariah to Abednego. This is Daniel chapter 1. The Babylonians, the moment you get into their captivity, they change your name. By giving you a new name, they own you. They have dominion over you. So brothers and sisters, when you go to these churches and give your children names of foreigners or foreign entities and foreign gods, you are giving those gods and those entities dominion over your children. That is why the Bible said none of your children should pass through the fire of... You shouldn't subject your children to the dominion of these gods. There are sisters who bear the name Belinda. You don't even need to be a researcher to know that Belinda means snake. Belinda and Linda, they both mean snake. Why will you give your child a name that means snake? Why will you do that? The name, like I said, brothers and sisters, is very important. That is why when Solomon was born and he was named Solomon, if you read the book of 2 Kings, the Most High immediately sent the prophet Nathan to go and change his name and gave him the name Jedidiah. Before Christ was born, the Most High sent the angel Gabriel and told Mary to name the son Yeshaiah, because Yeshaiah means salvation of God. That means Christ will save his people. Your name signifies your objective in life. That is why you see children, when they go to the universities, they change your name to something that's totally ridiculous. Some people begin to bear names like Sandra, Jake, Drake. Nonsense name that nobody knows what it means. Nobody knows what it means. So brothers and sisters, I'll ask you again, what is your name? What name have you given your child? A beautiful sister of ours was named Amanda, and she changed her name to Chimamanda, and because she became very popular and everything, and her name became popular. Now almost everybody's giving their child Chimamanda. And the funny thing is that I know somebody that gave the daughter Chimamanda and is calling that child Amanda, which is a total reversal of what our sister did. You see, your name should mean something to you. Going to bear English names or whatever is totally ridiculous. They call it baptismal name or English name. Why will you bear an English name? How many English people bear names like Chizoba or Chukudi? How many English people bear those names? You should understand from the Bible and from history, when you bear a foreign name, when you allow a foreign entity to name your child, you are passing over dominion of your child onto that foreign entity. Giving your child a name of your ancestors gives your child rooted to that ancestors, committed to your tribe, to your people. Because most times, most of us who have not traveled outside this country will feel that everywhere is the same. No, there's no place like home. When you leave the shores of this country, you realize how important your village is. There are people in your village that maybe there are people in your village that don't like you or they're trying to kill you or whatever. But at the end of the day, your village is more important than anywhere because that is your number one point of reference. And that is why you should name your children, give your children names that will make them identify with where God created them to come from. So, brothers and sisters, the Igbo people, I'm asking you again, what is your name? If your name is one of these ridiculous names that the Catholic Church was giving us, I don't know, like Wincheslas or any of those nonsense names, you should change it. Change your name to mean something of a name of your ancestors. Let's say your grandfather's name is Amobi. Answer that name. That is the name of your ancestors. Let's say your grandfather's name is Chukwujeku. That signifies something. It means that you're a mouthpiece of God. So, brothers and sisters, do not be afraid to regain your freedom from the clutches of our captivities, those who call themselves Christians. Because anybody who has any atom of brain in their system will know that the churches are actually holding us captive, just like they did during the slave era. So regain your freedom, change your names, bear names of your ancestors. If you have a child, give the child name of your ancestors. Give your child name of his fathers. Let him grow up in the dignity and pride and bring pride to that name. May the Most High bless you in all you do. Salam. And please don't forget to subscribe for more information. We usually hold Sabbath lessons every Sabbath day and publish information that may benefit our people. Our objective is to ignite change within our people, to recall our people back to the ways of our ancestors, to remind our people that the Igbo people are the people of the Bible. And when we return back to our cultural practices, we are actually returning back to the Bible. May the Most High bless you. Salam.